We're now here with the former Wolves defender, Joleon Lescott. Thank you for coming, mate. How are you?
Pleasure to be here. I'm good, thank you.
So you know Rob Edwards really well, don't you?
Yeah, really well. We ex-teammates over 20 years ago now, and close friends. So we speak a lot about football and life, and our children are the same ages but different sexes. So 2 girls, he has 2 girls and a boy, and I have 2 boys and a girl, all the same age.
Oh, wow. Obviously, Wolves have been on bad form this season. So have you spoken about what's going on at Wolves?
A little bit. I tried to distract him more from the results if they're not going so well. I was close and we spoke about me joining him on the coaching staff, but I didn't think it was right for me at the moment. So chose against that, but very supportive in how he's doing.
So if you had have been in the coaching staff at Wolves, do you think they'd be higher up in the table?
I'd like to hope so, but no, it's a very difficult league. I'm aware how hard it is to win games and get points, and yeah, it would have been nice. The combination of it being Wolves, it being rather close friend, was probably the most, well, it definitely was the most tempted I've been to wanting to coach. But I think it was probably the time of the year that when we realised I'm going to miss so much of the family dynamics. So yeah, it probably helped me make the decision.
What would make you reconsider that?
Probably a warmer climate to start off with. It's very cold at this moment in time. But no, maybe when my children are a little bit older and they don't want me around as much, or they're bored of me. So my youngest son is 18, he plays for Preston, and I don't want to miss the opportunity of him being around the first team and I've missed the game because I'm coaching. So I like to be a bit more flexible with my time.
So you enjoy watching your son play, obviously, and you're stacked with experience. He must feel the pressure. You know, I need to replicate my father. Joleon Lescott, are you always giving him tips? How does that dynamic work? No,
I just go and watch. I'm literally dad. I'm not a coach, I'm not a fan. I'm just going there to watch my son play football. I would much rather do that than watch any other game. And if you ask me questions, obviously I will answer them, but I'm not trying to put any pressure on. If he makes it, I will not be the reason. He will be the reason.
Big news this week, of course, United sacking Amorim. Are you thinking that's the right decision?
I'm not surprised by the decision. The comments he made after the game obviously suggest there's been a level of frustration between the two parties, so I'm not surprised the decision has been made, and I think it's been a long time coming.
If he didn't say those comments, do you think he would have stayed on?
Possibly a little bit longer, but maybe he would have had to leave on his own terms rather than be sacked. And whether he wanted to be sacked for financial reasons, who knows? But I definitely think he would have left before the end of the month.
So for the United team, obviously they've been experiencing some issues for some time. Do you think them sacking Amorim is good for their future, or is it still going to be quite turbulent times?
I still think it'll be turbulent. I don't think someone's going to come in and just steady the ship and get them to where they probably expect or want to be just yet. But I definitely feel there'll be more of a positive feel around the club because there was a lot of negative comments made about the tactics and the results and stuff. So I think if they change, then players get on board.
So, who next?
I'm going to throw a wild card in there, and I wouldn't be surprised if Enzo Maresco is talked about, having worked with Omar and Jason. They're
That would be
very close.
interesting.
I think Jason Wilcox may have employed Enzo at the City Academy. So, who knows?
So you once played for Aston Villa. Their form is fantastic this season. You know, can they challenge for the title if they continue the way they're going?
Well, yeah, I think they are challenging just now. And it's easy to say, but I think their first 5-6 games were poor results. I think if they had better results, they'd be a lot closer.
They were shaky.
Yeah, but again, do I see them having enough to get enough points to beat Arsenal? Probably not. I think Arsenal are very strong, very well balanced, so they need to drop points more than Aston Villa need to win games.
So we've got the World Cup this summer. You've been part of Lee Carsley's coaching staff for England. What was that like?
Amazing. That was probably one of the highlights of my career life. Like, insane to get asked to do that and to be trusted to help guide for a short period of time this generation of players was amazing. If I got asked to do that again, I would go back. But yeah, no, we worked together with the under-21s and had some success. And Lee's a sensational man, not just coach. So to work with him is easy. But to work with that player was sensational.
Okay, so you've said you wouldn't do club coaching, but you'd consider it for the national team.
Definitely. I think it's more flexible with your time, and you get to step in and step out, and it's, in the grand scheme of it, it's probably only, 5 weeks a year, really, which I can manage that. But no, in regards to...
Call him, he's available.
maybe not yet.
Thomas Tuchel, if you're watching, I've got a man here for you.
Maybe they get through the World Cup and win the World Cup and then they don't need me, so, yeah.
Thank you for coming down. It's been lovely talking to you today.
My pleasure was all mine.